Hello students, I am Alamgir Ren. Here I am to teach you English class 7. Today I am going to teach you Unit 1, and Unit 1 you have the topic places to visit. Here you, dear students, you may have visited some places in your life. This one, sir. Yes, see, here though we have not got any picture, we have some questions. See here, what are the people doing? See there, here generally people we find doing so many kinds of things for recreation, for entertainment. They go, some of them they go for jungle safari. Here you can see in your book, in the book there is given some people are riding the elephants in Chitwan National Park, Chitwan National Park. And likewise other also you can see here. Have you done something similar in your life? As people do so many things in their life, perhaps you have also done so many things in your life. Would you like to try it out? Certainly you would like to try it out, because this visiting to some places really is a good thing in life. When we visit some places, then we feel refreshed. When we feel refreshed, we feel mentally very healthy. As a result, we can do any kind of work easily. Are there places like this in your area, dear students? Certainly you may have such kind of places in your area. For example, jungles around your area, or if not, then some parks you have where you go and play different kinds of games. Some places are very different. For example, some are historical, which is related to history, whereas some are religious, like temples you visit sometimes when there is a special occasion. During Dasai they go and visit Kali temple or Durga temple, where we worship also going there. So this is really very important for us. So different places we have to visit in different times. Here we have some words. Here you can see there on the screen some difficult words used in this lesson, places to visit. The first word here we have is remote. You know remote? Remote means far away from the center. It means that where there we are, and from there anything is very far, that which is not near, we call it far, remote. It is a single word, but if you want more than one words, we can say far away from the center. So from where we are, the place is far away. Likewise, another word we have which is used in this lesson, altitude. This altitude means height above sea level, you know, sea level. Some places here in this world are low, some places are high. For example, mountains, they are high. So there is altitude is higher than the place in the plain, whereas plain is lower than the mountain. Likewise, we can see the sea, you know, sea is lower than the plain and the mountain. That's why altitude means the height above sea level. Now another word we have here, migratory. The ones who move their residence from one place to another. So migratory means moving from one place to another place. This is the meaning of the word migratory, or you can say migrant event. Another one, likewise we have another word, adventurous. Adventurous means willing to take risk to try new method of ideas, or you can say courageous. So adventurous, you know, adventurous, you new thing, any new thing we have to do, so that becomes as an adventurous thing for us. So you are also, dear students, you are also willing to do something, but sometimes what happen, it may turn to be dangerous. So if it turns to be dangerous, such kind of event is known as adventurous. Next word we have here, preserve. This preserve means maintain something in its original form. Anything, suppose some animals we have, and some surroundings like forests we have. If we keep the forest or some animals in the original form, means without destroying them, it means preserve. We are going to preserve it, conserve it. Preserve means conserve even. So dear students, you see these words, you might have understood now the meaning of the word. Here are some questions before we begin this unit, places to visit. So dear students, you have visited so many places in your life. Some places are very memorable, whereas some places, anyway, any kind of places, some are beautiful, some are not so beautiful. The places which are so beautiful and where we have had something new thing there, or something has happened there, then we always remember in the life. Which is the biggest lake in Nepal? Let's see. Dear students, you might have guessed which is the biggest lake in Nepal. As we are Nepalese, we must know that Rara Lake is the biggest lake in Nepal. You know. Another question now. What shape is the Rara Lake? You see that shape means size of it, you know. Some are rectangular, some are oval, some are circular. There are different sizes of lakes, but Rara Lake is in oval shape, means egg-like shape. Egg-like shape, you know, egg. Dear students, you must know, you might have known egg, the size of the egg, sorry, the shape of the egg. Now here your lesson begins. You have in the book, you can see there in your book, Rara Lake is the biggest lake in Nepal. There are other lakes also in our country, but Rara Lake is the biggest lake in Nepal, which is very beautiful one. It lies in the Mugu district. You know that in our country now we have 77 districts. Out of them, one is the Mugu district, which is in our own country, which is in the northwest part of our country. This Rara, where Rara Lake is located. It is in a remote area. Again, just before I told you the meaning of remote. Remote means far from the center, means undeveloped place, far away, no development at all. It means difficult place there, and village like scenario you can get there. So remote area in the Karnali zone. Actually this Rara Lake lies in the Karnali zone, in the remote area and in the northwest of Nepal. It is difficult to get there. You see this, I have already told you, remote means not so developed one. Many facilities are not available, even transport services are also not available easily there. So it is difficult to get there, and that is why very few people reach Rara Lake. All we are not fortunate to go to Rara Lake, get Rara Lake. See, dear students, it's difficult to go there. All we cannot go to Rara Lake, as it is in a difficult place. Only very few people can reach there. Why very few people can reach there? The reason you have already known, because Rara Lake is in a difficult or remote place. There we can find Rara National Park, which was established to preserve the beauty of the lake. Rara, you might have known the name of Rara National Park in your social studies. You have been taught. This Rara National Park was established to preserve the beauty of the lake. So now still the lake, the beauty of lake is same. It not change at all. Rara Lake is in the oval shape, or you can say the oval shaped Rara Lake is situated in a beautiful surrounding. You see that surrounding means near, around, what is about there, what is the condition of the near around this, that is called surrounding. So here we have, see, you can see the reflection of capped Api and Saipal mountains. There are other mountains, big mountains also there, like Api, Saipal. In the crystal clear lake, means in the water of Rara Lake, we can see the picture of Rara Lake. Here in the mountains can be seen in the water of the Rara Lake there, like Api. Another one we have Saipal. These all. The lake covers an area of 11 square kilometers. You see the size of the lake is, dear students, is 11 square kilometer. 11 square kilometer. It is about 5 meters long, and 3 kilometers wide, and this way is 11 square kilometers, you can say. The lake is 167 meters deep at the deepest part. See that in the Rara Lake, somewhere the water is shallow, somewhere the water is deep, but the deepest part of it is 167 meter. The altitude of Rara Lake is about 2990 meters. You see that. The altitude of Rara Lake is about 2,990 meters. See this, means it is at the height of 2,990 from the sea level. Rara Lake is within Rara National Park. You see that it is not beyond Rara National Park. It is within means inside the national park only. Therefore, no one lives there. No one lives there. See, nowadays you cannot find anyone living around the dear students near the lake. Nowadays, there used to be some people living nearby. In the past, if you see the history of Rara Lake, then in the past there some people used to live, but nowadays there you don't find living anyone living there. But in 1976 they were resettled in Bardia to establish the Rara National Park. So in the year 1976 only, dear students, the people who lived near Rara Lake, they were taken away from there for resettlement in Bardia to conserve the Rara National Park. The park was established to preserve the plants and animals. See, the main aim of or main goal of this resettlement of the people in Bardia was to preserve Rara Lake. So people are not living there. Now plants and animals are fully protected in the Rara Lake. It was also established to preserve the Rara Lake itself. You see this everything, whatever is taking place there, was being done to protect or to preserve the Rara Lake itself. The park mostly lies in the Mugu district. However, some parts of it also lie in the Jumla district. It means that two districts, Rara Lake or its parts lie in two districts. Some parts in Mugu, whereas some parts lie in the Jumla district too. The vegetation of the park is mainly coniferous. These cone-like trees, yes, and so such kind of trees are available around the Rara Lake or in the forest of National Park. And trees like spruce, fir, rhododendron and oak are found in the Rara Lake. It is a lake forest, I mean that national park there. It is also home to many types of animals. There are many types of animals are also found in the national park. Musk deer, leopard, thar and wild boar can be also found in this area. It means that many endangered animals are also found there. There are also many types of resident and migratory birds there. See, this national park, Rara National Park, also there is also there because of these different kinds of many types of birds also can be found there. Summer is the best season to visit this Rara Lake, and so far is about other seasons around throughout the year. It is very extremely cold. So you are suggested or anyone is suggested to go there during summer only. There is up to 1 meter of snow during this time. You see, in the winter season. Some some foreign and local tourists visit Rara Lake every year. In order to reach Rara Lake, you have to fly to Talcha airport in the Mugu. Let's see. Mugu and district, and they have to also walk about an hour, or you can also get there from Jumla. You can either flying there you can reach, and or by walking even you can go there from Jumla. The mountain pass gets covered in snow during winter season. It is nearly impossible to get there at the time. You see this, what is the situation of this place. The route itself in this mountain and is very difficult to walk. If you plan to go there from Surkhet, you will have to walk from you will have to walk for 10 days. Visiting Rara Lake can be very difficult, but for nature lovers, those who are adventurous at heart, I mean that those who love nature, those who enjoy adventurous things doing, then they can go there. It is heavenly, really very very beautiful. Thank you dear students. Namaskar. Now next time I'll come with other exercises of this lesson. Thank you anyway.